Steve Harrigan is joining us now. He's in Rockport, Texas. That is one of the towns hardest hit by Harvey at this point. Steve, what can you tell us?
Laura, we've been seeing real scenes of destruction here in Rockport, which caught the head-on results of that Category 4 hurricane with 130-mile-per-hour winds. This building was a laundromat just a day ago. The roof and most of the building completely gone. We saw the owner in here a short time ago picking through the wreckage. We've seen people really staggering back to see what remains of their businesses or their homes. He was actually opening the change machine in the back, getting the quarters out. He's 65 years old. He has no insurance. He doesn't know how he's going to rebuild. So people here pretty much walking around stunned as this rain continues to fall here, more than 20 inches in Corpus Christi, and the rain and the damage has made rescue operations difficult. We were at an apartment complex earlier this morning that was completely wiped out, people picking through the wreckage to see what they could recover, and rescue operations really primitive at this stage. Just 3 volunteer firefighters with axes basically kicking down doors, trying to see if people needed help or there were any dead. The governor has just confirmed that there have been no confirmed fatalities, but that could change. Moving around is certainly very difficult. The condition the roads are in, down power lines all over the place, debris on the roads. That's going to make this cleanup and rescue operation very difficult. More than 1,000 personnel now across Texas involved in search and rescue operations, but the weather's certainly making that a very challenging task. Laura, back to you.
Steve, what was it like for you and your crew to get to your location as we look at these very dramatic pictures you're showing us? I mean, we know how heavy that laundromat, the equipment in that laundromat must be, but down the road, I've been reading that, you know, these rescuers trying to get to people are having a very hard time navigating the landscape. What was it like for you guys getting there? What does it look like around you?
Chris, if you want to show the road or that liquor store across the street, it is a lot of weaving in and out between down power lines on the roads, so the high-profile vehicles can't make it. A lot of trees down, a lot of wires down, and some flooding as well, so that slows things down. It's interesting to see that liquor store across the way. The glass has been knocked out, but still case after case of liquor there, sitting there. That might say something about the people of Rockport. We have seen a lot of volunteers trying to help as well. We saw a young husband and wife with a flashlight just going through a ruined apartment complex trying to see if anyone was in need of help. So a real slow motion operation now. We're not seeing the big trucks in. We're not seeing a lot of the heavy artillery coming in to search and rescue at this point. The conditions making it still very difficult here to move around, Laura.
All right, Steve Harrigan, thank you so much for that report, and to your cameraman and crew for showing us those incredible images. Please stay safe. I know you will. And as you look at those images and you see those power lines down in the water, it is so dangerous and it is so important for people to heed those warnings.